Hello everyone, we're back again with another discussion about the world of One Piece. Today, we're going to talk about a certain group that might be connected to Xebec, and how they could possibly appear on Elbaf after this. It's an interesting topic, because what exactly happened to Xebec? From the latest chapter, we saw that Garp and Roger managed to bring Xebec back to his original form. And he was about to escape from God Valley. But at that moment, Garling's group appeared. We also saw Rayleigh and Gabon helping Garp and Roger escape successfully. But Xebec was stabbed by Garling. Rayleigh even said that Xebec was killed. That's why many people believe the God Valley incident was the end of Xebec. But during the scene where Xebec was stabbed, everything went dark, like a censored cutaway. That makes us wonder, did Xebec really die? After that, God Valley caught fire and sank into the sea. That means when Garling stabbed Xebec, they were already very close to the shoreline. This creates even more suspicion. Could Xebec have survived somehow? In One Piece, we've seen many cases where someone looked completely dead, blown up, destroyed, or defeated, only to come back later alive. So at this point, seeing a character return from a presumed death isn't surprising at all. And what makes this even more suspicious is the pirate crew that might be linked to Xebec, and they're likely on Elbaf right now. That crew is Kid's crew, who were defeated by Shanks and ended up shipwrecked near Elbaf's coast. Of course, even though they lost, Kid is most likely still alive. Since their ship was destroyed, it makes sense that they are still somewhere on Elbaf, which means Kid's crew is probably going to encounter Luffy's group soon. So why did Oda decide to bring Kid back into the story at the exact time Luffy is on Elbaf? If you remember, Oda once said that he originally planned for Kid to play a major role, but that changed later on. Even though that plan changed, the fact that Oda originally intended for Kid to be an important character means he might still have future plans to make Kid relevant again. The latest chapters mention that Kid is also a devil fruit user, but that's only a small detail. There's another interesting point people have noticed: Kid's fighting style in Wano. He gathered scrap metal and created a giant metal golem, after we saw Xebec's face revealed. If you go back and look at Kid's metal giant, its skull-like face and eye markings look very similar to Xebec. Those details, the spiky hair shape and the eye markings, clearly resemble Xebec's face. That raises the question, did Kid know Xebec or meet him before? If Kid only knew of Xebec from history books or wanted posters, that wouldn't be strange. But the God Valley incident happened over 40 years ago, and Kid is only in his early 20s. So if Xebec really died at God Valley, it would be impossible for Kid to have met him. But if Xebec survived, then it becomes very possible that Kid encountered him. And if that's the case, it would explain why Kid's giant looked so much like Xebec. There's also another clue: Kid has been looking for a man with burn scars. We still don't know who that is. But at the moment the strongest possibility is Saul, who survived. But now that we know God Valley burned and sank into the sea too, if Xebec survived, he would be extremely likely to also have burn scars. So when we put all these clues together, it really makes you wonder, is Xebec still alive? Did he meet Kid in the past? And could this connection be revealed during the Elbaf arc? Alright, that's the full discussion and analysis for today's video. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any updates. For now, that's all from me.